I'm down 400 a month, which is half my mortgage payments. It's 2 grocery shoppings. Where we used to go out every weekend, we're going out 4 times a year now. There's no weekends away. There's no takeaway every week. It's maybe once every 2 weeks as a treat. I have a 16-year-old son. It's very hard to say no to him when he's looking for a new football jersey or he's looking for new football boots. It's things, little things like that make all the difference. Just being able to go up the street and say on a Saturday, should we go for lunch? There's no more of that. I am like the MFI of my bank account every week, watching to make sure there's enough money in it to pay mortgage, gas, electricity, you know, the car insurance. It's all the little things. I love my job. I do the local office, which is dealing with people week on, week off. I do that, and I do the phones. I love that. I work in revenue, so I love dealing with people, and I do love doing the front office. But before this, there was 2 of us doing the front office. We work from 9:30 to 1 o'clock. And then after Christmas, they cut the staff levels down to 1 person in the office. So between myself and Dennis, he does 1 week, I do the next. And then we're only allowed to ring upstairs for an extra member of staff to come down if there's more than 10 people in the office, which isn't fair on the public either. I think revenue have taken the whole customer out of customer service. They want everybody to go online. And in this country, an awful lot of elderly people are not silver surfers. They're not into the internet. The whole thing scares them. Revenue scares them. Never mind coming down asking at the front office, but to actually go online where nobody is answering a question in basic English. You're trying to get through as many as possible. Like most days we would have roughly 85 to 100 people in the local office. From 9:30 to 1 o'clock, most of the time you're down there on your own. It's very hard. You're trying to get through people, and then there's some people, the old people again, they do come in and it might be the only person they see that day, and they just like to have a wee bit of time with you, talk to you, tell you the wee story behind their problem, and you're looking at the queue, building up behind them. Everybody has places to go, people are rushing, yeah. We used to be able to build up a day and a half every month, which was absolutely brilliant, but because we worked the phones in our section, it was a local bonus that we got an extra half day, so you got 2 days off in a month. Absolutely brilliant. Now we're down to 1 day. It's a huge loss. Like when you can build up 2 days and know going into the next 4 weeks, you have an extra 2 days that you're not touching your holidays. You may need it for a parent sick, a hospital visit, child sick, that you're down to 1 day. It's a huge loss. I am very lucky to have my job. I was very lucky. I'm only in the service 13 years. I am very lucky to have my job. But some evenings I go home and I feel I'm not lucky. If I was working out there, maybe doing 20 hours a week and getting social welfare, I'd have my medical card. I just feel that sometimes people think that because you have a full-time job, oh, you must be rolling in it. I don't. I only have a mortgage 13 years, right? I have another 20 odd years to pay of it. I have no medical card. I pay into the social welfare system we can't afford to be sick in our house because it's 50 quid a time to the doctor. You're worrying every time there's a sniffle around, please don't get it. You're worried about, am I going to lose time at work? Because now with the new sick rules, you're having to take days off on your annual leave. You're leaving yourself short now with holidays. It's just a constant battle of worrying. Don't get sick. Don't take time off. Go into work. Be happy. Be nice to people. You want to be as nice to people as they are to you. And it can be very stressful at times. You're going in. There's a lot of people don't want to be in their jobs. But you go in anyway. But I think if I was in the private sector, I would probably be working in a bar where I'd be doing as many hours as possible and relying a lot on tips. But sometimes no, I think I'm not very lucky to have a job in the public sector. Sorry, no.